So I was sitting in my office getting ready to get myself ready for tomorrow. And I started thinking about the routine that I follow to stay at a high vibration. And I kind of wanted to share that with you guys. I am a subscriber to the law of attraction. And I think that if you stay at a good vibration, if you're vibrating at the right frequency, you can attract anything and everything that you want to attract. And there are a few ways that I have tried to stay at a high vibration. And I just kind of wanted to share those with you before I wind down and get myself ready for tomorrow. And one of those things is to slow down your mornings and your evenings. I start each morning, I have tried my level best. I work at 6 a.m., so I still have to use an alarm clock. At my old age, I still can't wake up by myself at 5 o'clock in the morning to get up and do the things that I need to do. But one of the things that I have learned is before I roll out the bed or jump out the bed or be startled by the alarm clock, I wake up and I start with gratitude. I start by saying all the things that I'm grateful for. First and foremost, even waking up and, starting a new day. That's one of the first things that I do is start my morning with gratitude. I stretch if I need to, or sometimes I just lay there and enjoy the silence because, I'm the only person that has to get up and get moving. And I try to start my mornings off slow and intentional so that I can have the type of day that I want to have. And I do the same thing at night. I go through my night routine with taking off the makeup, getting a shower, saying what I'm grateful for that day, all the wonderful things that happened or transpired for me in that day. I try to outline those things. Let that be the last thing that I think about before I go to sleep at night. I don't watch anything on TV that's going to disturb my rest or have me thinking too deeply about anything. I try to ease into my mornings and ease into my evenings. And that makes for a much better day and a much better evening. Another thing that I do, I always dress in a way that makes me feel my best. I don't go to sleep in foolishness. I don't go to bed looking in the old kind of way. My grandmother instilled in us a long time ago, in case of a fire or, something like that, and you got to jump up and run out of the house, you want to at least be presentable if you have to be outside in your night clothes. And that's something I take very seriously. So I invest in my PJs and my loungewear and things like that. I don't leave the house without, being presentable. I don't always wear a full face of makeup, but I typically will do my makeup. I try to keep my hair done. I try to do all of those things. I try to choose clothes that are flattering, to me, because when I look my best, I feel my best. And I always try to speak with intention. Words are powerful and they can be conveyed with intention and a certain level of softness. And that's what I try to do. I try to speak life into everything that I do, and I try to set intentions for every step that I make. It's not always the easiest thing in the world because, life be lifing. But if you put forth some effort to be intentional about the words that you use and the way that you move, it makes for a much more peaceful day. And I talked about this in my last video about, the real flex is peace. I protect my peace at all costs. And I set boundaries. And people that overstep those boundaries or that don't respect the fact that I have boundaries, I don't spend a lot of time with those people. I don't care how much I love you and how much you say you love me. If you are disturbing my peace, then you are causing my vibration to lower, for my frequency to change, and then I can't focus on what I need to focus on. So it's important that I protect my peace. And I romanticize my life and everything about it. From these videos that I record for you guys, I buy myself flowers. I keep flowers in my house. I'm a plant person. I have so many plants in here. It's just utterly ridiculous. But I love my plants. I love having them around. I listen to music. I try not to listen to sad music or music that's going to, make me sad. I listen to music at different vibrational frequencies. So if I need to boost my vibration, I choose the hertz of the music that I listen to. I mean, YouTube has everything. There's absolutely no reason to be listening to anything that doesn't make you happy or that make you smile. I'm a big Chris Brown fan. Love, love, love Chris Brown and almost everything that he does and sings. So I listen to a lot of Chris Brown. I listen to a lot of Tony Braxton. I'm old school. I listen to everything. I love music. But music sets the tone. So if I need a pick-me-up, I'll listen to a little praise and worship. If I want to dance, I'll listen to some dance music. Like I said, I love Chris Brown, and he, other than Michael Jackson, is one of the best to do it. I am a huge Michael Jackson and Prince fan, and I have all of their compilations. So I play them when I want to dance around and boost my frequency and things of that nature. I give myself everything that I need and everything that I love. And I tend to attract that from other people. People are constantly gifting me with things, and they don't have to be big things, but people know that I love plants. People know that I love wine. People know that I love to travel. So if they see something that they think of or that makes them think of me, they give it to me. And I do the same. I told you guys I was an avid couponer. I collect things. I've been buying school supplies, and my child graduated from high school in 2019. But there are lots of kids that need school supplies and they need things, and I have it. So I provide those things to people. I said all of this to say, when you stay in the right vibration, when you move intentionally, when you say and do everything that you say you're going to do. I don't just say things. I'm not just sitting on this camera talking to you guys about what you should be doing and how you should be doing it, and I'm not living my life accordingly. I say what I'm going to do. I live what I say. I don't pretend to be something that I'm not. I am here to create a tribe of like-minded individuals that think positively and that want to impact our community and do everything that we can. Contrary to some of the comments in some of my earlier videos, I am a Black woman that loves Black people. And I want all of us to thrive. I love all people, but I love my people more than anything else. And I want all of us to thrive and do all the things that we can. I know the hustle and bustle of life is constantly beating us up and dragging us down, and we got to stop some of that. Some of this stuff is intentional. The internet and the TV and the news, some of this stuff is intentionally bringing us down, and we got to move away from it. So stick to the things that you love, the music that you like, the shows that you want to watch, how you move in the morning. Just wake up just a little bit earlier so you don't wake up running, and you have the time to think about all the things that you're grateful for and to stretch and just enjoy the silence. Put on what you like. Put on clothing and perfume and lotions and makeup that make you feel good. It's nothing better than somebody saying, oh my God, you smell so great. Or, oh my God, this, or oh my God, that. That is important. People are paying attention to you. And when you dress in a way that makes you feel your best, it shows. You shine bright like a diamond. Speak with intention. Speak with intention over your life, over your families, over your children. Don't let anybody make you say negative things about the people that you love. Speak with intention. If there's something that needs to be changed, change it. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait on somebody else to do it. You have the power to move in the way that you want to. And you protect your peace at all costs. At all costs. And do everything you can to romanticize your life. Whether it's flowers, for my men folks, maybe it's a good cigar, a nice little splash of cognac, maybe sitting around a crisp fire talking to the people or having a meaningful conversation with the people in your life. Do whatever you can to enjoy your life and live your life to the fullest. All that matters is that we stay on the right vibration, in the right frequency to attract all the things that we want to attract. So before I got ready for bed, I just wanted to say that to you guys. I hope each and every one of you are having a fabulous, fabulous day, evening, week, all of these things. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Make sure you stay tuned in, because the seasoned lady has got a lot to say about a lot of different things, and I love talking to you guys about it. So until the next time, the seasoned lady is signing out. I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful evening. Until the next time, toodles.